On the road looking for a win against a Western Conference rival. The Houston Rockets are getting ready for this thing to get started. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline.
The dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. From the top of the key, he buries it. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Now here's Durant. Tries the spin move. Scores off the spin.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using them to cut up the defense there with ease.
And the dunk by James.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now here's Durant. It's hauled in by LeBron. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Oh boy, don't allow Kevin Durant to get comfortable from there. It could be a long night if you do.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant. He said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Reeves gets the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside. Now beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official... over it.
Doncic with the bucket.
Now, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Here's Thompson. Reeves with the rebound. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Ayton. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Substitution for your Lakers, Jackson Hayes.
1:51 left here in the first quarter. Thompson, high post. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Pass to Smart. Back to Doncic. Now here's Smart. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
Thompson surveying the floor. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Pass to Hayes. Outside, Smart. And he drives in. And slam dunk by Smart.
My goodness gracious, if you give Marcus Smart a lane to the hoop, you can turn the lights out. This guy is such a vicious dunker.
Now here is Smith. Still scoreless. KD can't get it to go. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Here's Doncic. He has 5. Clock at 6. Here's LeBron. Rebound by Smith. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Lakers lead by 1. And
Houston 12.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
The Lakers leading. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success. He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
Yeah, that's the size and reach of Kevin Durant at the rim. Yes, sir.
Pass to LaRavia. And here's Smart. Stolen by Durant. Jacks up a 3. That doesn't go either for KD. Reeves with it. Picked up by Thompson. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Back to Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Smart. And it's off from 3-point range. The Rockets leading. There's the 3. Kevin Durant, bullseye. Money on the 3.
Timeout. Timeout.
Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And Alperen Sengun gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Doncic to the rack. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish. High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
The kick out to LeBron. Back to Ayton. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Ayton's got his first bucket in this one.
I'm not sure there is a right way to defend LeBron in pick-and-roll situations. He'll score it, or he's going to set up a teammate, turn the lights out.
Back to Finney Smith. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Back to you, Kevin.
He's left an imprint, no doubt. Thanks a lot, Allie. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss plays more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
The drive by Doncic. Misses from short range. Rockets leading by 5. Over to the left wing. To the wing on the left. Here's Shepard. Poked away. Houston needs to get a shot. Okogie misses.
Oh, he had all the room he needed, just failed to convert it.
Out to the wing. Pass to Ayton. Doncic outside. Back to Ayton. Adams, some nice D. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
The offensive rebound. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
29 seconds left in the first half. And Adams with the slam.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
And Ayton throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Pass to Shepherd. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Shepherd's got the lead up to 8 now for Houston. Back to Ayton. 1 second left. And it's he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Back to Thompson. Reeves with the rebound. Lakers trail by 6. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Terrific play call to give him a...
Oh, gentlemen. My goodness, step back.
That was incredible. Out to KD. Durant gets it done inside.
KD's shot selection is always on point. You want to concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
Now Reeves uses the glass to finish the layup. Reeves has got 6 points.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Thompson. And that one, good. And the Rockets lead by 6.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Here's Doncic. He's got 7. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here he goes. Here's Ayton. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Alperen Sengun. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Look out! Strong finish.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Back to Durant. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Here's Hachimura. Off target with his 3.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
It is unfair that a 7-footer can be that smooth, that agile off the bounce. Kevin Durant doing some nice work.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Greg, you look at Alperen Sengun. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And good that time.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Doncic very comfortable down low.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
Lakers trail by 8. Pass to Hachimura. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to James. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
You see there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
It's his first trip to the line. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And Hayes throws it down.
Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn. They are passing with a purpose.
Smart, wide open, he fires. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Durant for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Rockets. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And it's Smart with the ball for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. Back to Vincent. Pass to Smart. Out to the right wing. And that one's good. LaRavia.
Marcus Smart dishing it well in that instance. We know he is a special defensive player, but how about that pass?
Now Shepard. Stolen by Smart to take the lead. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Marcus Smart is one of those guys you want in the trenches. He brings great effort on the defensive end every night, and he's a willing shooter at the most critical moments.
KD's shot is good. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Reeves outside. Good. Nothing but net. And the Lakers lead by 1.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Drops in the tray. Durant's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Rockets. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Stolen by Durant. Here's Thompson. Now Durant from 12 feet. Yep, that goes down.
Assist from
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Let's lose a three. Knocks down the three.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
It's James. Now Smart. Shot clock at 6. Big time move inside.
How about the poise of Marcus Smart under duress? Delivers a big-time shot.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. Thompson is double. Outside, Smith. Three, good.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Doncic powers it home.
Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
The screen from Thompson. Left side Durant. And stolen by LeBron. Now Reeves. Oh, what a finish.
I'll tell you, if LeBron never scored a point, he'd still be valuable to an offense. How good a pass is that?
Now Smith. The response. Slamming it home.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
It's James. Oh.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Durant. It's in. His shot is pure.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot. Rui Hachimura doesn't shy away from the pressure, and he delivers.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Just 5 to shoot. To take the lead. Off target from outside. So it's a narrow victory for the It's the Miami Heat and the Portland Trail Blazers. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Here's Wiggins. Powell down low. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Tim, walk me down the Donovan Clingan pick at number 7 in the 2024 draft. What do you think the thinking was there?
Well, Kevin, I just think people viewed him as a winner, a two-time collegiate champion, and then most importantly, that rare young big man that wants to play center and anchor the paint. Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Here's Avdia. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Avdia with the rebound. Here's Sharp with the drive. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Here's Powell. Kicks it out to Mitchell. For 3. Buries it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Here's Adebayo. Pass to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Oh, great awareness of the situation by Wiggins.
Holiday goes in. And the layup falls.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Powell. Shoots over Kamara. Back to Powell. Screen by Wiggins. A 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Charles Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8" Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Back over to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Wiggins. Clingan with the block.
And at 7'2", Clingan is a huge shot-blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around.
Powell for 3. And again, it's the Heat missing. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Back to Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
Pass to Sharp. Launches it. And another 3 for Portland.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And so it's Shaedon Sharpe make.
8.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Trailblazers have really been rolling, haven't they?
On the attack right from the tip. They've been relentless offensively.
Well, they haven't been challenged so far. Everything they're doing seems to be working.
Substitution on the court.
Murray outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Pass to Cook. Stolen by Mitchell. Hawkins left side. Into the lane. Some solid defense from Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Oh, Grant comes flying in with so much force.
Here's Ware. And again, it's the Heat missing. Portland leading by 19 points. Love up top. Here's the three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Trailblazers leading by 20. And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Tim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far.
Hawkins with the steal. Finishes the break with a slam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Grant outside. Back to Kamara. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Kamara's got 5 points so far.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Powell with it. Now defended by Grant. Not loose. Mitchell with the steal. To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Kamara offline with his three. The Heat trail by 19. Has to Ware. Fires from deep. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Inside. Outside. Avdia. Shot clock at 5. And finished off by Avdia.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. He was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
If you get that much daylight, only one thing is on your mind: a strong finish.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Got a piece of it. Here's Ware. Pass to Mitchell. 32 seconds left to play here in the half. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Well, that is just point-blank range. They're going to convert that almost every time.
Back to Holiday. Here's the screen.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the game.
Personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And a new group in for the Heat.
The line for 2.
Both free throws good from Holiday. Smith with it. Up in time. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Portland taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game.
20.
We'll get you back to the action after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Pass to Sharp. Latray. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
And we were talking about, Tim, the front office, the Blazers very pleased with their internal development.
Well, the pieces fit. They're not just young players looking to score, but you have guys who are willing to defend and make hustle plays. That's how you build a winning culture.
Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. Pass to Jovic. And it's off from 3-point range. Portland leading by 22. Sharp with it. Now Smith defending. And then Sharp with the dunk.
An exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Right side, Adebayo. Avdia with the rebound. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter.